that manually. Hunter Colony, we're not simulcasting because this is a different stream. This is different audio and video sources, right? So I've got the security camera instead of my normal webcam. I've got the laptop with the spectator mode Minecraft, which is like over here. See, I'm flying around on the laptop. Woo! Laptop time. Okay. So, and we have a separate audio interface. We have two separate microphones, two separate cameras, two separate games. So we should be in the clear. Also, something happened to our little bedroom here. When I logged in, it was like spooky dark. Does that normally happen? I'm sure this is nothing I need to worry about. This is probably 100% fine. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I need to make sure that I actually open up the YouTube chat now that we're live as well. Redacted Hills says, I would never watch the YouTube or joehills.net/live stream. This is a totally different stream. I only like this one now. Well, enjoy your Twitch-based experience there. It's very distinct because I'm not allowed to do the same thing on both. They don't want the same data. They made that very clear. You cannot send the same data to Twitch and YouTube. So, we're not gonna. We're not gonna. Okay, so we had some questions about the Discord pinball tournament come in. For anybody, well, because we've got a few minutes before Cleo shows up, so we're kind of doing our pre-stream hangout stuff. If you're in the Discord, if you go to the Weekly Pinball Challenges channel, every week I post a new Pinball FX tournament, which should be pinned, although, yeah, it's pinned. So this week is Fishtails, and the way it works is you can play the table of the week an unlimited amount of times, and only your best score is compared to everybody else's best score. And we're going to do a 26-week series of these tournaments, and it only keeps your 15 best standings. So if, like, 1 week you're in dead last, but you played 16 weeks, well, the dead last one would get dropped. So at the end of the series, 2023 champions and whatnot will be determined based on the 15 best weeks of turnout, and each week of turnout is based on your best attempt at that game. So it's, you basically can play the game as many times as you want, and then see, this does not look good. You can play the game as many times as you want, and what'll happen is we keep the best score. So you get a lot of time to practice. Why am I should probably use the bed down here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Looks like Warden Darkness. Well, it's fine now, so we do have some Warden heads there to be aware of. But okay. So Cleo is going to be joining us at around 2, and Jem is going to possibly be joining us a little bit after that. So yeah, I just logged in and there was that lighting glitch. I don't know what to make of it. But, you know, these things happen. So anyway, we've got our forest here we've been working on. Kind of doing some rough work on it. There's places where we're missing bits. Let's see if I can find those with the spectator camera. Well, there's kind of the good view. Impulse SV has an advancement. Obtain a sniffer egg. Congrats! Also, welcome home. I'm assuming he's back from his vacation. So on the agenda today, Cleo and I are going to be gathering some things to help our pal Jem with a, what do you call it? A tree. Jem is trying to make some sort of giant terraformed tree and needs our help. So we're going to gather some materials and then hopefully link up with Jem and get that done. I'm just kind of trying to get a sense of this. Basically, we're trying to do a rough pass here where we just get everything kind of in place, and then we're going to do a revision pass as part of the recording. Like, I'm just trying to get things ready for that review. Like, in some ways, I was originally thinking I would replace these logs here with coral, but I'm actually thinking obsidian might look better because it's kind of purplish still. But if we put it, so when you put this under the lichen, it almost looks like obsidian. So mixing obsidian in with it is an option. Have we had the chance to admire the growing grove in the night? Asked Moon Roses in the Discord chat. We have not. I mean, I've looked at it occasionally, but we haven't had time to admire it. That takes a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Do 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 da 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 dun 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 do 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 do. Good afternoon, Jim. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, we should probably try and see. See, once Jem and Cleo and I start hanging out, it's gonna be distracting if we have to constantly. We don't want to be. If y'all are thinking about tipping today, feel free to tip now. So we can take care of any expansions and things. Sometimes they get a little bit backlogged during the, what do you call them, sections. The, if you, what do you call it? During HHH. Oh, we've got a whole song for HHH too that we don't always have time to play because usually I want to play it and then Cleo logs in. So why don't we play it first? Before
From the mining mesa, the helping hermit stream, mocking in the radius of their chat proximity. They block their blocks down quickly toward their stated goal. And when y'all tune in, your laughter's uncontrolled. When the last flight brings more blocks and the fireworks go cold, HermitCraft will build together, not alone. So watch with us each Monday, remember to follow, so the chat can see you there, so you never miss a show.
Lakshmi13 writes in Discord, can the chat hear the song? They should be able to. I was singing it pretty loud, but I can do a little bit louder. When the last fright brings more blocks and the fireworks go cold, HermitCraft will build together, not alone. Was that better, Twitch chat? Was that? I hope that helped. I didn't want anybody to feel left out. But yeah, they're definitely not going to hear the audio capture. Redacted Hills says the a cappella version on this stream was hitting. Yeah, see, as long as they could hear, that's why I sang along, so that even though they couldn't hear the track that the YouTube people were hearing, they could still hear something. Okay. La da 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 do 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 dun 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 dun. McAdoo2222 says, I usually work on Mondays, but I have today off. Well, happy Monday off to you. I'm taking tomorrow off for Independence Day here in the United States of America. I almost said the United States of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, but that's a different thing. That's the United Kingdom. I should go see how much obsidian I have so I can set up a mock-up. Okay, let's teleport to my head again real quick. 2. Okay. So while we move, we can temporarily have the spectator camera inside my head. Will Twitch hear the voice chat? Kind of. Because the, what do you call it, is on, what do you call that? The Twitch has, or the both streams have prox chat mod. So spectators can hear prox mod. So they should be able to. Is there game audio? I don't know. Good question. Like if I open a box. Looks like it hears it. Like the bars are going up. So I don't know. So if you can hear that, yeah, you'd be able to hear whatever. So we want to get some obsidian. That's blocks of coal. Maybe blocks of coal and blackstone actually would mix in there good too, though. Did I put obsidian in my redstone box for use to, like, make sure the pistons didn't overfire? Or if I did, I would have used it already in the other thing. Well, gray and gold, we're actually about to substitute the cherry wood with obsidian, which would be a darker color. So, it should be good. We got our only at night mod working. Do spectators need to join groups? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. We're learning a lot on the fly here. Okay, is it not dark? It looks like it's getting dark. Just stretch a little bit. Stretch a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have blackstone. Let's grab some blackstone for this project too. We're gonna grab some blackstone. And we're gonna grab obsidian, which I think... Yeah, we had over here. Block of coal. Obsidian. Let's grab some crying obsidian, too. Actually, maybe let's go all in on the crying obsidian. Also, did we leave extra food over here? Because I'm getting a little peckish. Little bit hungry. 9 uncooked pork chops. Not great. Wah wah, I'm obsidian. Wah wah. Did I put food in my furnaces at some point? Or did I already pull it all out? Yeah, I know the furnaces are a mess right now. I'll get to it later. Oof, that's a raw cod. Our cod is an uncooked cod we eat. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Our cod is an uncooked cod. Okay. Well, realistically, in that case, blah. Anything in here? No. 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 We'll just have to go buy some stuff later. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Well, see, that's a cool lighting glitch right here. This... Oh, I'm seeing that on both. Maybe that's not a lighting glitch. Maybe that's this platform somehow? Maybe that's in... I don't know what that is. Okay. Oops. Okay, so here is our forest. That's all nether brick. Okay, it's just a weird look. This is how B-dubs built it. Excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, ba-da-bum, boom, 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 boom. Boom, ba-da-dun, dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's see here. Bum 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 dun 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 dun. Okay, so I think we are going. I'm just trying to get my head like in the right place before we get going with this. Okay, so So I think if we, well, let's, like, I put all the what do you call it on there? The lichen on there so I could see how it looked. And now that I've seen how it looked, I don't need to put more of it. Or I don't, do I have extra that I can replace? Or was that the end of my... Oh, good. There was extra food. I knew it. Okay. Okay, so that was the end of the lichen. Oh, we do need that. Pink roads. Okay. What are the various tree trunks made of at the moment? Mostly coral and different types of stone. So we're gonna try now. I'm gonna try replacing one of these here. Okay. Is it, I feel like we should texture it in such a way that it gets more energetic as it gets into the branches, maybe? Is that, like... But, like, then it's like coal further down here. And then maybe even the black stone at the very bottom. Maybe no blackstone. We really need to save our blackstone for other projects anyway. Whereas we don't have the same shortage of these other materials. Okay, so then we'll just kind of start coming around here like so. I like the idea of keeping some of the original logs mixed in. The crying obsidian drips. Oh. Yeah, having the crying obsidian dripping over the path. Does it only drip if you're looking at it, though? It feels like if I'm standing here looking down, is it fill? Oh, it is still dripping. We're doing something cool here. Okay. Okay. Hakuinu says this is for sure some sort of art project. Thank you. Okay. Moon Horses yells, wait, darkness. Oh, I forgot. My bad. Sorry. What if I keep some of the base in there too? Like I alternate a little bit here, like getting some of the blocks of coal in, right? So it's unevenly kind of it's not being applied uniformly. Maybe it feels a little bit more organic, like the yeah, I think having some of those original cherry wood mixed in there has a good vibe to it. Lord Giblet says, I wonder what the stuff is that drips from the crying obsidian. And Lady Vaporian writes, probably tears. That makes sense to me. Whew. Okay. It is almost time for our hangout with the other hermits. Oh, Impulse is streaming right now. Maybe we could use him to check our voice chat. Oh, never mind. He's on the nether roof. No, never mind. Not worth it. Not worth it. Never mind. I was like, maybe we'll go bother him and do a quick tech check with our audio before Cleo gets here. But also, Cleo just got here, so not gonna be viable. Yay, Cleo. Okay, we're going to probably be turning the face camera off so we can start the recording here. Just as a reminder, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So we're just going to put in a little bit of that right there. And one of the crying ones right here. Oh, this is gonna be good. I wanted to cut these sides too, now that I'm thinking about it. Cleo!
Joseph.
Howdy!
Hello.
Hello!
Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
Hi, what do you think? I've been working on this.
Very pink. It's very pink.
Thank you.
Surely this is a spring tree rather than a summer tree.
Well, you know, I was originally thinking, yeah, this should be what springtime looks like here. But given the 120.1 release cycle, this is the springtime of Minecraft. Let's say.
I don't think we're in the springtime of Minecraft. We're in a summer of Minecraft, I feel.
A summer of Minecraft, you say?
Yes, that is what I say.
Well, that is, I mean, the purple is a little bit summery. I'm putting this purple obsidian in here. Is that summery enough for you?
I I feel like summer is green, but that's just me saying that, so I could be wrong.
Well, the glow liken's grayish green. Ta-da.
Sure, Joe. Sure, Joe. I'm okay. I'm waking myself up. I'm waking and psyching myself up. Right, energy. Let's do energy today, Joe.
Energy,
Stupid
energy,
things.
power
Let's go.
thirst.
Energy, 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 energy.
Woo,
Power.
woo, jumping up and down.
Okay, what are we doing today, Joe?
So today, Cleo, our pal, uh-oh. I was gonna say, that doesn't seem safe. Our pal Gemini Tay needs help with a giant tree. And she asked us
Okay.
to bring a couple of shulkers of string, as well as a couple shulkers of pink leaves.
Well, I don't have the shulkers, but I know where we can find string.
Yeah, I have shulkers. Let's go, if we run inside real quick, we can grab some stuff to make shulker boxes.
Joe also needs energy. Well,
Yeah.
choo-choo, everybody, choo-choo.
Oh, sorry. Also,
It's okay, I was only following you, it's fine.
yeah, no, I know. So, okay. If I come over here, one of these shulkers has an insane quantity of shulker shells. Here it is. So, in the... Okay.
Your sorting system needs something to be desired.
Well, this is not
a
like...
sorting system.
This is not my storage area. This is just where I've been putting stuff down as I'm working. But anyway, this one here, as you can see, has plenty of shulker shells. Do you need shulkers for anything? Because I've got this whole box if you need some.
I mean, like, only for project, like, what? Yeah, no, I want this box. What the hell, Joe?
Oh, that's my
That's
shulker
great.
box. Yeah, it's a lot of shulkers.
That's your shulker box.
Yeah, that's where I
Why
box
do
my
you have
shulkers.
that many? Why?
Because I've provided Pearl with about like 200, 300 shulkers full of trash so far this season, and I kept running out. So Asuma put this on sale, and I bought it.
Okay, then.
Yeah, it's a lot of shulkers, but it'll hold me over through the end of the season, I'm hoping. Okay.
I mean, okay, so let's
here,
get a few shulkers.
Here, I'm gonna throw you some shulkers to put string in.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the
The spider farm. Yeah, do we want to do a group real quick? Maybe open
Can do.
streaming.
Okay. Hello.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I've got Joe Hill Says and Joe Hill Sees.
Oh, say Joe Hill sees by the dawn's early light. No, you don't have to stand. It's okay. Yeah, let's go to the spider farm.
I genuinely don't. I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
you're not American.
I'm not American. That's the law.
Yeah.
I don't have to sing that one.
Yeah, so, well, so you know how there's a new policy that you're not allowed to simulcast?
Yes.
So I am no longer simulcasting. I'm doing something like that is considered distinct. I have two entirely different computers with different audio setups, different cameras, and different Minecraft instances.
Oh. Okay.
So this is like the difference between like a simulcast would be like
I see what you're doing there, and I see this whole spirit of the law versus letter of the law.
Where'd all the string go?
I mean, I've just got like a whole bunch of string.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one that I was getting. And arguably, I have cleared this thing out so many times.
Oh yeah, you use a lot of string.
And put it in those boxes. So.
Well,
this one's not on me.
okay. Well, we have almost we have 1.5 shulkers. That's not bad. That's not bad. 1.5 shulkers of string. That's okay.
Why are the cave spider heads not stacking as like they used to?
Oh, because some of them have names or something sometimes, I think.
No, I've just moved things about. Sorry, I need to do the setup, otherwise this is gonna bug me. Give me a sec. Okay. This is just how I've spent my time, Joe.
Okay,
Just
people.
making sure the string's okay.
Yeah, people on my end are saying you're a little quiet, so let me turn you up in.
So Joe's cloned himself. Yeah. What he's
Okay.
doing is actually allowed. This is something that's come up before back with Mixer. Okay, so yeah, that's you are doing an appropriate
So this is the difference between like when the president or the prime minister gives a
whatever
speech.
this is. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like when the president gives a speech from the Oval Office, they only have room for one camera and one microphone because it's not a big room, right? So they send the same audio and the same video to all the different news networks, and that's called a simulcast. But when the president gives a speech like out in public, they set up like 10 different cameras and 10 different microphones all on the podium. Even though that's 10 different networks showing the same events, that's not a simulcast, that's different broadcasts. So we need to go to Isuma's claw hand thing and buy bones, I think. So we can bone meal some cherry blossom trees.
Okay, sure. When you say cherry blossoms, does she want the flowers or the trees?
She wants the leaves.
Okay.
So I'm gonna buy I'm gonna buy 2 stacks of bone blocks here. Oh.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Sure.
It's fine. This is fine. Okay. Where do we go now?
I've got a place that we can plant these over by my base, and then grab them. Konbanwa.
And then grab the what?
Grab the leaves. We'll plant
Okay.
like you see, there's a like little smattering of pink over there.
Yeah, I know how Minecraft trees work, Joe.
Yeah, so like that's where we would plant the saplings and use the bone blocks.
Yeah, I've brought iron.
Okay, cool. The only thing I would say is don't build it too close to this tree because this is like a special Christmas tree from Molly, and we don't want to wreck it. So I will give you a.
So if I were to say this belongs in a museum,
I mean,
how would you feel about that?
I don't know. I mean, it has certain special acoustic properties that require it to be in the open air. So you'd have to put it like in a courtyard outdoors.
I mean, it's doable.
Yeah.
It's entirely doable. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
here's a
get some
stack
iron.
of bone blocks.
Thank you. Have some shears.
Oh, I've got a couple from Pearl already, but thank you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm pretty.
have a stack. I don't
I'm
care.
fine,
I'm just going to
okay.
talk to my chat for a minute. So
Fine,
I'll
you could talk
be
to your
right back.
chat.
You
I'll
enjoy
remind my
yourself.
chat that they should tip because tipping is kind. It supports the show.
Yeah. Do you have enough trees to plant for this?
Yeah, I was gonna throw those to you next, but you kind of cut me
Oh,
off.
okay.
Dude, there you go.
Yeah. Really, this is my fault. I'll be
mean,
right back.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so we're gonna put down these boxes here. Boom, boom. Okay, so that one has the string in it. We're gonna. Okay.
And I'm back.
Oh, yay, Cleo. Welcome back. Flipstream says custom air purifier there. Yep.
Welcome back, Cleo. That is a good thing.
Welcome back always, Cleo. Always so glad to see you. Always so glad to have you as a guest on the stream. And to be a guest on your stream.
Doesn't sound genuine to me, but sure.
That's okay. It doesn't have to.
Very few things do sound genuine to me, Joe. It's okay.
Yeah, some of my
Really,
chat
it's
are
a
asking about my
personal problem.
custom air purifier in the background. Because, yeah, we've had some really bad wildfire smoke from Canada. So I had to duct tape some air filters to some cardboard.
You're not even close to Canada. How is it that bad?
They're literally our neighbors, Cleo.
Yeah, but you personally, Tennessee's not that close to Canada, right?
I mean, it's about maybe a 8 to 10. Well, it's probably about a 10 to 12 hour drive. So what is that? 60 miles an hour. It's about 600, 700 miles. For, like, wildfire smoke, that's not far. Like, smoke travels.
That's insane.
But, yeah. It's turned off right now.
Okay.
But,
What, the wildfire is turned off?
no, the box fan. I'm not running
Oh,
it
okay.
while I'm in the stream, but people can still see it in the background.
Fair enough. Just don't know how it's that bad where you are.
I mean, there's changing air currents also because of climate change. So it used to be
I
that
mean, yeah,
other
that's the thing, but you know.
It used to
still.
be when there was a big forest fire like that, it would be bad somewhere else. But now it's bad here. And also the forest fires are getting bigger because of changes in rain patterns and stuff.
Mhm.
So.
Well, that's one set of shears. Good job, I
Yay.
brought a whole bunch in it. Okay. Might need to get, like, ladders and stuff going. Because these trees are big.
Yeah.
I didn't realise quite how big they were.
You don't really have to worry about the logs. I'll come back for those later. Like you can just kind of.
Yeah, I know, but like I like having things that I can pillar up with. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If you want them, you can. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, don't worry about.
I mean, I do like the logs as a general rule. So.
Well, I'm about to have a bunch of over because I'm replacing a bunch of them in my grove there with the crying obsidian.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
Because it gives the double particle effect. You've got the purple coming down with the pink.
Oh, okay.
It looks pretty cool.
So you're just being extra fancy.
Yeah, I'm replacing the some of the horizontal blocks, the horizontal branches with the crying obsidian. It looks so good.
Who are we getting the leads for? We are getting the leads for a gem.
Mm-hmm. Gem's
Who's
building
on right now?
a giant pink tree. Yeah, she said we should stop by once we've gathered the materials.
Okay, cool.
So we will just pop in and see how she's going. She said we could help her place blocks. She's like working, I think, on getting like enough of a groundwork in that we can follow her lead when we get there.
Mhm.
So.
That would actually be helpful because I have no idea how to make a tree.
Yeah, so instead of us standing around for 10 minutes going like, Gem, we're not sure where to get started. She's just going to do the getting started bit, and then we'll go join her.
And then it will be just like, yeah, just fill in that bit with leaves.
Exactly.
And it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Kendersite raiding with a party of 36. Thank you, Kendersite. Welcome, Kendersite Raiders. You may notice things are a little bit different here. Thanks to YouTube, or not YouTube, thanks to Twitch's new no multi-streaming, no simulcasting policy. I cannot simulcast from YouTube to Twitch anymore, so I have to use a second computer with a spectator camera account. I've got my security camera up here instead of my normal face cam. It's got a little bit of a tracking issue where the camera just kind of drifts a little bit to the left continuously. People have asked me, Joe, can you make that better? And the answer to that question is
no.
This is as good as it gets. There is a thing that I can do to exacerbate it. There's no problem that I cannot exacerbate. So anybody who's watching it on the Kendersite raid, let me show you what happens. Let me show you the not fixed version of this. So I'm just gonna leave that on for about 15 seconds until everybody flees.
At a certain point, I want to know, like, it's going to be a question that's like, does Joe actually enjoy doing this? Or, like, torturing people?
Cleo, I'm not torturing. I'm not torturing anyone.
I'm not torturing deliberately. Still torture, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. That's a question to explore in, the show The Good Place. But yeah, people in the Twitch chat are now all screaming, whoa, oh my gosh, spinning time. Whee! I love it. This is perfect. That's fun. Soft the Scott says you need more green things in your room. That's why I've got like the roll of tape and the green rope and stuff over there. I need to get a green carpet, clearly. I've got the green shirt over the chair. But yeah.
It's too many green things.
It's not enough green
I think
things.
He's doing it out of spite. Oh, yeah, no, that's like 90% of the reason why Joe does anything.
Me? You might think that, but I couldn't possibly comment. So anyway, let me see if I can get this.
Like spite is like I'm like at least 90% of the reason why Joe does stuff.
Yeah. So let me get this back to where it was. Okay. So yeah, it's fine. It's working fine. If Twitch,
working is a relative.
All that Twitch needs to do is give me express written permission, and I can just start sending them the same data I'm sending YouTube again. That's like this is a very easily solvable problem. They have created this problem themselves. I can't afford two high quality streaming setups side by side. So you're going to have one high quality streaming setup and then gestures vaguely at Twitch. So thank you, Kendersite, for the raid. Apologies that you're not seeing the best version possible of my stream. But that's just where we are with Twitch right now.
I like the idea that Twitch is concerned, Joe.
What do you mean?
They're not concerned. You just got to follow the rules.
I don't think Twitch is concerned at all. And I am following the rules. So, next problem.
That's all I care about.
Yeah. This is a completely different broadcast. I actually have the text. I have text at the top that says different broadcast, just in case anybody's confused.
I don't think they're coming for you, Joe, if that helps. I don't know if it does. But I don't think they are.
No, I don't think they are either, but it's good to be prepared in case they did.
Yep. I will agree with that one. Why is my phone going off? That's unnerving. It doesn't do that.
Uh-oh. I'm not calling you.
No, I know you're not calling. Okay. No, that was just my trainer. It's fine. It was like, who's sending me messages? I don't know.
Oh, like at the gym, like.
Yeah, it's a gym person.
Okay,
yes.
not your shoes. I was like,
no.
If I was like, yeah, my sneaker is calling, it's like, wow, things got really get smart really fast over here.
Relatively speaking, yes. Okay.
The simulcast. Hey, Jem.
Hi, Jem.
We are just gathering the stuff to bring over your way. Are you ready for us?
Yeah, I'm ready. Whatever. We're de-greening my tree.
Awesome. I'm just gonna.
Is it made out of lots of little trees?
No, it's got lichen all over it, which is gross.
Oh, I've got lichen all over my trees. If you look in front of my haunted house, it's pretty creepy.
Yeah,
that's what she meant by gross, Joe.
Mm.
No, well, I want my tree to show up pink on a map.
Oh.
Lichen shows up green on a map.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't looked at mine on a map, like, thoughtfully. Interesting.
No, because
it would require being thoughtful, which is not my strong point.
That's where I was going with that, but then I realized that's actually really mean.
No, it's a fairly accurate assessment, Cleo. If you were like, Joe, when was the last time that you thoughtfully cleaned out your coffee grinder? Like, I clean out my coffee grinder every day, but I don't necessarily realize I'm doing it. It's just part of making coffee. You know what I mean? Like, I do all sorts of stuff, and I don't know. I'm just on autopilot.
I mean, that's reasonable. That is consistent with the things I've witnessed, yes.
So, Jem, I saw on Twitter that you just got back from a convention. That is very exciting. I love going to those. How was it?
I did. It was my first one. I've never gone to one before this one.
Do you mind saying which one it was?
Because I was doing a meet and greet at my first ever convention that I was ever going to, so I really did not know what to expect. It was really scary, but I did it. It was fun.
Yay.
Yay.
So were you on the panel, or were you like listed as a guest for the convention, or were you just like, hey, I'm gonna show up and tweet that I'm gonna be there?
Yeah. No, Newfoundland is pretty tiny, so it was just me and one other person being like the main two guests that they had.
Oh, it's a baby convention. That's cute.
That is very small.
Yeah, there's not big conventions here. It was just a little tiny one. But the turnout was really good for my little meet and greet that I did.
I mean, I saw
Awesome.
the cosplay stuff. That was good.
Yeah, we had like 40 people. I did like a 20-minute Q&A, and then I did like a get in line and take selfies type of vibe.
Oh
So
yeah,
That works.
folks love
That
that.
works.
That's great. Yeah, I'm really
Okay.
hoping 2024, I want to start going to a bunch of little conventions, and I'll bring my TCG cards. And I'm going to get a little pog with like a picture of me with like a prepare to duel pose. And anybody who plays me at TCG will get a little signed pog, you know, as a keepsake.
Cute. I like that. I like the convention. It was fun. I'd like to go to more sometime.
Oh, I'm glad you decided to give it a try because yeah, this TCG thing is gonna really open it up as like an excuse for people. 'Cause sometimes people are like, I don't know what I would talk to the hermits about, or I don't know what I would, you know what I mean? And so like, well, just bring if you have
I
a
mean,
deck of cards, bring it.
Absolute
We'll
garbage
play.
from what I've learned from the hermits.
What? Wait, what was that, Cleo? What's absolute garbage?
I mean, the thing that we talk about most often is absolute garbage. So, you know, that's what I would assume anyone would talk to us about.
I mean, I don't know that I would describe most of the things we talk about as absolute garbage. We talk about.
I mean, you know, statistically, like, it's a solid 80% joke.
I don't know. I think you're being a little bit negative here. I think we talk about all sorts of interesting stuff.
Possibly, yes.
Um,
Or maybe I'm just realistic, Joe. Have you ever considered that?
It's fine. I mean, I do send Pearl a lot of garbage. So and I do talk about it. So that is an example of me talking about garbage. But from a non-literal standpoint, I mean, yes, some of what we do is complaining about like Twitter, but some of it's like actually fun stuff about space and stuff.
Uh-huh. Anyway, you ready for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
let's
record this in my video.
I heard regret. I'm gonna regret that. That's where I thought that was going.
I hope I don't regret it.
We
Make
will
me regret this.
we will try our best to do a good job. We legitimately do try. We're not always the best at things, but we try.
This is not a difficult. It should be a pretty quick and simple thing. I hope.
Okay. Well, let's go. We meet at your
You guys
base.
coming to my portal?
I can come to your portal. Yes.
Sure.
You
What
don't
what
have
road
to,
are you
I
down?
just-
I mean, I was gonna fly over
Right.
land because it's actually really
Some-
close.
Yeah, you can fly over land to it. I just
Oh,
wondering.
I'll follow Joe then. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just
know
like
where
right
things
over
are.
here. I think it would take me longer to go through the nether because like it's a nice clean diagonal, but in the nether you gotta go like through the different stuff.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked, because I never take the nether. I don't step foot.
I don't specifically know where you are, so that's why I would go through the nether.
I'm past Tango, like almost within render distance of Tango.
Well, I don't know where Tango is either, so...
Oh, really?
Tango's past Random Mumbo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that bit I can do. That bit I've got.
You're kind of on the other side
That's
of the map.
where my limit of knowledge is, I think.
I'm looking at the horizon, see if I can see any flying hermits approaching.
I see a Mario and a flower and a piranha plant and a big pink tree. So is it the big pink tree that you're working on then?
Yeah, we're working on with that one. Yep.
Okay.
I'm at my front entranceway.
I actually don't know which part's the front. Oh, here it is.
That's a good thing. We love that. We actually
Yay.
worked on the back.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Right. I've got a very important job for both of you, okay?
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay.
I've provided a bunch of carpet, and I understand that you guys have provided some string
Mm-hmm.
and some
There's
leaves.
some string and some
potentially.
leaves.
Mm-hmm.
So my problem is I have this really big build that reaches the
Well, there
snow
would
layer,
be.
Uh-oh.
Hang
and
on.
so we're gonna de-snow and de-lichen and make pink.
I think we
Just
can
make
do that.
pink. Okay.
And if we go up to the base of the tree, I've got some chests with some wool so that we can use some of that to mix in with the string.
Oh, it's so cute.
So the
It's a little
wool-
swing. Look at this. Cleo, do you see this?
This pearl.
No,
It's a
I
little
don't see anything
pearl.
because I'm still sorting out inventory.
Oh, you're missing
So
out.
I'm just on the trunk of the tree where the roots are. Basically.
Oh, I
and
found
there's
it.
like a
I'm
little
on my
box.
way.
These are the wool boxes, so you can grab carpets and you can put down whatever you got.
Trying. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So in what cases would you want to put down pink carpet instead of string or vice versa? Like, how do we tell which are the...
Personal preference, but if we have time, we can save a lot of the string for the stuff that's not the pink. Do you see the roofs?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So if it's solid pink, you could do carpet, but if it's like glass or prismarine or something else, do string.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can follow that. And then we brought extra leaves with us too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go around placing a bunch of leaves too to make the job extra.
Cracking. Let's go.
Yay.
Once you get to the top of the tree, you'll kind of see the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of snow and lots of lichen, so we're also removing the lichen a little bit because it's too green.
It's too green.
That was an error on my part. I did not realize it would be green on a map
No, that's
until
fair.
I overcommitted.
Do you mind if I keep the lichen? Because I actually need it for a project that I'm doing.
Yeah, go for it. I also have a lichen farm if you ever need to use it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got one too, but I do
It
appreciate it.
produces like 60 stacks in a ridiculous amount of time.
Oh, wow. That is preposterous.
I built Ilmango's one where when he built it in the tutorial, he said, I don't know who would ever need this much lichen. I needed this much lichen, so it worked out.
Glad
So
to
do you
hear
want
it.
string on the leaves? Is that what it is? Like on the leaf?
Yeah,
bits?
so anywhere where there was lichen or snow buildup. Or on the trunk
Okay.
as well, where there's snow buildup.
Right, gotcha.
Okay, so like carpet goes on top of wool and string goes on top of everything else.
Yeah, it can go on the wool or the glazed terracotta or the concrete, to be fair. Anything solid pink.
Can do. Okay.
Whoops. Oh, I
Thank
think
you,
I screwed
guys.
that up.
You're very welcome.
It was like my least motivation project.
Oh no, that's what we're here for. We're here for the least motivation possible.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
this is if it was a project that was fun for you to do, you wouldn't need us.
Yeah.
That's good.
We like to be
We're
needed.
helpful. I wouldn't go that far. I like to be helpful.
Well, but like when I'm gonna help, I'd rather help with something that the help is like necessary. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, I get it. Oh, it makes it dark. But that's okay. And also falling down. That's good. Mobs don't spawn on leaves. It's the snow that we're kind of worried about on the leaves.
Well, the
Yeah,
mobs
and
can
also
spawn
they
where
will
there's spider
They will
webs.
spawn on the other blocks.
Do you want the lichen on the sides, just not the tops? Because
It
you
can
want
stay on the sides.
you want the
that's
light
fine.
to discourage
Yeah,
spawning.
a
maybe?
little bit of light doesn't hurt.
Okay.
I did like that the tree glowed with the lichen,
Mm-hmm.
but it is.
I
a
think
shame
it does
it's
look
pink.
cool when it glows.
Yeah. It looks cool practically. I just wish that it
Yeah.
Wasn't
The
green.
effect was
Okay.
I do like
We
the
get ya.
glow. I'm covering my roofs mostly in lichen as well because they glow and it's nice.
that is
Okay.
something I
I'm
hadn't
turning up
thought of.
Gem and
Might
Cleo
consider
because a lot of
doing
people
that.
are complaining. They're too low. Okay.
Does it need torches? No, it doesn't need torches.
240 and 250.
Nothing's
No
going to
torch
spawn up
spam.
here.
No torch spam chat.
Alrighty.
None of that. I do have some frog lights in amongst things, so it should be fine.
It's a
Okay.
bit glowy. Hello, kitty.
Ooh,
Can I
kitty.
help you? The answer is probably yes, but no.
It's you can, but what I want is food that
No,
I'm not
kitty.
supposed to have
You're
yet.
going to make me fall off the tree. Get off. Kitty is causing a murder. Yeah, it's not the first time, won't be the last.
Oh no, kitty.
Not Kitty. Yes, Kitty. Kitty is murderous.
My puppy
like
is also
Mommy.
murderous. It's crazy.
Oh, what's he doing?
I mean, it's in their blood. And of the blood of the creatures that they eat. Yes, I know, baby. Talking
I
about
have
you.
an adolescent, 11-month-old puppy, and she is mental.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, that is of what I know of dogs. Yes.
She's insane.
Wells, like, really likes training dogs. He might be somebody good to talk to about, because he says, like, every time, like, it's, you know, that's just how dogs are, you know? It takes a while.
Yes.
Oh, dang it. I forgot to push to talk. I don't know how much of that went through.
Like,
I think nothing.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah, like, actually.
Actually, nothing. Oh, I was saying, Wells Knight really enjoys training puppies, and so he might be somebody to talk to about that, because he was saying, like, yeah, every time you get a new dog, like from that age, like, they're going to be just all over the place, and you gotta do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of expected. Like, she went through a phase where she was so good. Like, she was almost like her adult dog self. But then we got her spayed, and she kind of has a lot of hormones going on, and she's a teenager now, so that's gone away, and now she's a demon.
Oh, no.
But it should be okay if I just stay consistent. It's just that right now, it's a hormonal struggle.
Well, they grow up very quickly, the dogs, so...
Yeah.
You know, it can't last forever.
Yeah, she's different every week, to be honest. Some weeks are harder than others.
Cool puppy. Yeah. What are we doing on Gem's base? Causing chaos? Why? What are you doing?
Yeah, we're doing whatever we want. What are you gonna make something of it?
Got a problem?
You got a problem? You take it up with
Take
Jim.
down this pearl. Do whatever you want.
You never say that to me. It's a bad idea. It'll come back to bite you. Do whatever you want.
Nah, I believe in you.
That's the problem. You should know better.
I don't.
You really don't.
Ooh. Why can't lichen be broken with a hoe? It's really annoying.
Yeah. Right there with you.
I feel like this is just reliving Joe's trauma now.
No, it's not trauma. Like, I think people use that word too lightly sometimes, but it's...
Oh, I think you are too pedantic, Joe.
Oh, I thought you were going to say,
I'm
no,
not
Joe,
aware.
I think you're too easily traumatized. Every time I use that word about you, I
mean,
legitimately
you know,
mean it
I'm
exactly
not,
that way.
I'm not going to talk to anybody's trauma about, but, you know. It's like the people who complain about using the use of the word literally. It's just like, okay, it's fine. Language mutates.
Yeah, I think they made an X-Men movie about that.
Possibly. I mean, they make an X-Men movie about like the worst parts of the franchise, so why not?
Mm-hmm. Jem, my chat's asking if you've considered putting pink candles in the branches as a way to light this.
Jem has decided not to listen. That's probably for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay.
Break Joe's legs. Now that's a one-time deal. If I do that more
I was
often,
gonna say these netherite leggings have Unbreaking 3 on them, and they're fully charged, so you might be here a while. I think you would take all the blood out of my
I don't
body.
have the energy or the capacity for that.
It would be neat if they added some sort of enchantment that did increased armor decay, but didn't do as much player damage, like for minigames and stuff.
I mean, I think we're asking a lot if we're expecting them to do stuff for mini games.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Gem lost server connection and possibly forgot to rejoin voice. Let's check.
I see her in the group.
Gem's in voice. I suspect she's just ignoring us because that's what I would do.
Yeah, she's probably on the phone
You know.
right now. She's probably got somebody calling. I'm being like, Gem says, I can hear you. What? Can you not,
Can you not talk to us?
Yeah. Your mic is lighting up. We have not heard anything you've said for like a while.
Yep.
We've just, so sorry if it seems like I've been talking over you more than usual.
I like the caveat of more than usual.
I am aware of my flaws, Cleo, and I am trying to get better at that, but that's not something that my brain just, I don't know. I don't know why I'm bad at it.
You're all right, Joe. You're not, at least you're trying, which is more than some people do. Quick, Gem's gone. Let's do some bad stuff.
Well, it's kind of frustrating too, because it's like my drink is empty, and I was gonna do it's like once Gem gets back, like I was like, oh, I'm gonna, excuse myself to go refill my soda, but it's fine.
I mean, you can excuse yourself to go refill your soda now. What am I gonna do?
Well, I'd rather you talk to Jim while I was doing it, because then because then the chat can listen to you and her talk while I'm gone, instead of like nothing. So I can wait a few minutes, but it's like I can feel like the air conditioner can't keep up with the heat the last few days.
Yeah, well, like the last few days have been full of soot and garbage, apparently. So
yeah, I think that's part of the problem. I'm gonna. So yeah, I tried.
I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right. I think that is part of the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried replacing the air filter in my air conditioner too, and I'm wondering if maybe the filter I put in is like too high filtration, like so it's not allowing as much airflow.
I've
You
never
guys
had
hear
to
me?
use an air filter.
Yay!
Hello.
Hi. I changed nothing. I just relogged again.
Who
I
knows?
don't know
Logged in,
what
yeah.
happened.
Turning it off and on again is
It's the classic, yeah.
Yeah.
you gotta go with what works.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jem, once you got back, I wanted to go grab another soda because it's really hot here and I'm kind of overheating. So if you and Cleo don't mind chatting, I'm gonna leave my stream unmuted so they can hear y'all. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be right back. How do I mute
So
myself?
Jem, how about those chickens? Hmm?
What chickens?
I have no idea. I'm just making conversation and falling to my death. It's fine.
Oh,
No one cares.
try not to
No
fall
one
to your
cares
death.
about it. I mean, I'll try not to, but like, I make no promises.
What did you do today, Cleo?
I watched The Handmaid's Tale. I think is what I was watching. It's one
Oh,
of the things that's on my
interesting.
list. So if you want to talk about depressing stuff, let's go
I
about that.
don't think I could watch that. I struggle with to watch anything that gives me any emotion. I want to watch
Yeah,
like,
no,
the dullest TV.
I struggle with it. It's one of those ones where it's just like, okay, that's really depressing.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
don't think I
good,
could
but
watch
it's just
that.
like, it's a hard watch. If you've got any trauma whatsoever, it's a hard watch. So
Yeah.
to be honest, I think if you don't have any trauma, just anxiety, I don't think it helps.
Yeah, it does. Not my kind of thing. Don't
That's
think.
fine.
Seems cool though. I've seen a couple of clips on TikTok, and that's like my dose of it.
Yeah,
like a
it's
little bit.
very good, but it is incredibly heavy.
Yeah, it looks like it's well done.
Yeah. And that's what you want from your really depressing things, to be well done. So we traumatize as many people as possible.
True.
Okay. You want us to do like the trunk and everything?
Yeah, go mad. Anything that's
Yeah.
got snow on it. You can even do the roofs.
Okay, well, I don't know how.
Don't know how what.
I don't know how much we've got here. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, you
Following
it's fine.
guidelines.
Just do what you can, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't get done. I've been working on this for like a year. It's fine.
Really? An entire year?
Not the whole
goodness.
tree, but like the concept as a whole.
Mhm.
I don't know when the tree went up. I think the tree went up in February. So that is long enough, you know?
That's a huge wedge of time.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah, but you've been doing other stuff in the meantime, which is cool. So
Yeah.
you know, it's not like you've not been doing anything. So you're good.
Yeah,
You're
we
good.
got work to do and stuff. Can't spend all day doing leaves on a tree. That's not the content the YouTube audience wants. It's
I mean, like,
they want action.
they want so many things that they cannot have, is what I've
Yeah.
learnt. And I'll give them what I can, but you know, they just have to accept sometimes that it's just impossible. It's an impossible task, chat. You know it, we know it. Like, the good thing at night is you can see what areas need doing because they're the ones that are lit up.
Yeah, true.
So what were you doing today? Because my one was depressing, so...
Well, yeah, I wasn't watching a show.
No?
I was...
You were having a life? My goodness.
No, I wasn't having a life either. I played on HermitCraft because I needed
Ooh.
to record another episode before people think that I've given up altogether.
Yeah.
So I
That's the
had to
thing that they
muster
do.
some motivation in order to do that. But I've sort of started doing that, and then I wrote a hardcore episode so that I could record that. Somebody has phantoms. It's me. Oh dear.
It's you. Oh, no.
I go sleep.
Sleep now. All good.
And now I'm here. That's all I've done today. Oh, and I took my dog swimming.
Oh, that's cute. Does he often go swimming? Is that like a thing that you do together?
Yeah, she's a lab, so
Ah.
I don't swim. She swims. I watch.
I mean, I feel like that's legitimate. It's just like, I take my dog out, we do fun things together. I don't necessarily participate in what they consider fun.
Yeah, I mean,
That's...
I would be covered in blood if I did that. Like, she scratches and bites and gets really worked up. My
Stressed
legs
out
and
dog.
arms right now already look like I've been in a battle. I'm covered in bruises and scratches and just, it's the
Aw.
worst.
I'm sorry that you are being beaten up by your puppy.
Yeah, it's okay. We're getting through it.
Yeah,
think.
it won't be forever. It's just for now.
She just gets very hyped. And she was very good about not jumping for the vast majority of her life. But this week, ever since we spayed her, I think she's mad. Because now she does.
She's just now mad at you.
Yeah. She
mean-
doesn't jump on other people. Like, when somebody comes to the door, done a very good job of desensitizing her. Like, she doesn't jump at people coming in the house or anything.
Aw.
But she does jump at me. She doesn't like me.
Well, she does like you. It's just you're a good person for her to take any aggression out on because you're safe. She doesn't know about all the other people.
I suppose.
I know it doesn't help when you're being eaten alive by a dog, but you know,
No, it's fine.
it's because she feels safe with you. It's the whole point of being a pet owner. You're a safe haven.
Yeah, it's a good thing she's cute. I've threatened to
It's a
put
good
her up
thing
for
she's
adoption a
cute.
few times this week, but I wouldn't actually do it.
No.
But
Oh, you
sometimes
should hear the some things
she's
I threaten my
just-
cats with. I would never do any of them. But, you know, they can't understand you. And so long as you say it in a loving voice, they don't mind at how many times you threaten to boil them alive. Isn't that right, baby? Yes. You're going to be a soup.
Oh dear.
I just got something to drink, and now you're making me hungry too. I was just up.
For cat soup? Oh dear.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
I mean, I hope that you've got something more nourishing than cat soup.
Yeah, I did stop by the grocery store today. Part of the problem is I'm kind of between two trips, and so I don't want to buy a bunch of ingredients because, like, I was just gone for 10 days, and then I'm off to PlayOnCon toward the end of this week. And also, it's like a holiday tomorrow, so I'm gonna have plans with friends. So, like, it's like I'm trying to buy the bare minimum amount of food, so nothing goes bad. But yeah,
I mean, fair.
it's not been going great. I'm bad at estimating this. Like, I can estimate for 2 or 3 people really well. Like, when my daughter's here, it's never a problem. But, like, when it's just me by myself, I'm constantly like, oh, that was too much. Nope, that was too little. Womp womp.
Well, I've spent most of the day with hiccups, so, you know, it is what it is.
Hiccups hurt. Not fun.
They do.
Do you get those, like, seasonally? Is that, like, because it's summer, or?
No, it's just. I've never heard of seasonal hiccups. It's just occasionally you'll have a day where you get the hiccups.
But, like, for the whole day, though. That's the part that I'm getting hung up on. I've never really heard of hiccups occurring for that long in a row.
I mean, it's on and off. Like, some people have had hiccups for years, Joe.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's like a Guinness World
years.
Record of person who has had hiccups for the longest. And I think it was like 10 years.
Oh, wow. That's a while.
Yeah. And like, I've had them on and off all day. It's not like it's like the only thing I've been doing today.
Mm-hmm. You've done other things besides hiccuping.
Yeah, I traumatized myself a bit. It's fine.
Okay. That's good.
It's all right. This is a conversation before you come back. It's fine, Joe.
No, it's I'm not gonna worry. You've already made it clear that you used the word traumatized to be like mildly annoyed or all sorts of things. So.
Not in this case, but okay.
Uh-oh. So I guess I missed something pretty serious.
Joe, you're fine. You don't need to worry about me. That is
Oh.
one of the tenets of
I was not
of
going
this
to
whole
worry
thing.
about you. I was possibly willing to interrogate you because it might be funny. But no, if you don't think it's funny, we don't have to talk about it.
I was just watching a TV show that was mildly traumatic, Joe. It's fine.
Oh no. It wasn't Downton Abbey, was it?
No. Why would? Okay. Hasn't Downton Abbey been over for like? Well, to be fair, the thing I've been watching has been over for a while now. So
Well, it's relevant again because of the Titanic.
no, this is fine. This is normal. This is a normal conversation. Like, the fact that I have no idea about the relevancy between the Titanic and Downton Abbey is a thing.
Oh, well, I mean, it's basically so the I guess you're not familiar with the premise of the show.
No.
So the premise of the show.
I mean, it's rich people doing rich people things.
Yeah, and
It's upstairs, downstairs.
the first
for
rich people
the
thing they do is
naughties.
die on the Titanic, and then
I mean, that is a very rich people thing to do.
it was
to
a
be
very
fair.
rich people thing to do. But yeah,
Actually, no, it was a very poor people thing to do, really. But, you know.
Well, and that's part of the hope initially is that they're like, well, a lot of other rich people got out. Maybe they got out too. But no, basically the whole show is them dealing with the aftermath of the Titanic disaster because the heir to the home died on the Titanic. And
Right.
so did like the next couple people in line. Basically, they were going on a family trip to New York, and all died. And then all the other characters are just like, so what do we do with this
Appropriate
house?
chat.
I'm not making this up. This is the show. This is literally the whole show is what do we do now that the Titanic sank?
I've never heard of this before.
Really?
Me neither. It's fine. Like sometimes I don't know if Joe makes things up or if that's genuinely what's going on. Because sometimes I don't know.
So I don't have your chat open. I'm curious if any of them are weighing in.
Well, the only thing that is just sort of like, and now I don't have to watch Downton Abbey because they've been told everything. I feel like if you were going to watch Downton Abbey, you already would have done so.
Yeah. So I'm also putting string on the base of the tree itself anywhere I see snow. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm not putting it
We're
everywhere.
Anti-snow here.
Just
No
where the snow came through.
Deny the snow. It shall not pass. That's the first 5 minutes of episode 1.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's the premise of the show. The whole show is about dealing with the aftermath of it. Like the show opens with, oh no, the Titanic sank and everybody who is heir to this house died in it.
That is an interesting premise.
I mean, like, I'm fairly certain that Downton Abbey was like several hundred episodes. I think it's like at a certain point you're just milking it.
Well, they don't do a great job of solving this problem. I'll tell you that. It's not a show about efficiency. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't sound like that difficult of a problem to solve.
It's just like, who's the heir? This person over here. I'm guessing it's because, oh no, it's a woman.
Well, no, that's actually part of it. Is they want to pass it to a woman, but there's a what do you call it? Some sort of like
A law.
legal thing preventing that. So it's going to go to this guy that none of them have ever met.
Well, rich people problems.
Yeah.
At least they have a house to pass on, you know?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh no, this thing that's going to happen when I die. It's not going to happen for me.
Oh, do either of you have extra food? I realized I didn't bring any chests with extra food.
I have a small amount of food because I was in the process of cooking stuff when I logged on.
I could probably find something.
Thanks,
Although I
Jen.
am
Feed
also
your
normally
manual
on the brink
labor.
of... Yeah, I'm normally on the brink of starvation as well, to be honest. I get fed by Impulse and Pearl.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you have any extra stew that you want to
Cat
rename to
traps.
cat stew, you know, that would be appropriate. So,
Oh dear.
I mean, appropriate is relative, Joe. I'm not entirely sure that means what you think it means.
okay, wait. So now you're lecturing me on the appropriate use of the word appropriate. Uh-huh. I see how it is.
Yeah. Because I'm right, Joe. How
Ooh,
this
as we're
works.
building, there's more snow coming down for us to cover
Yeah,
up.
I know.
Yeah,
noticed that.
I'm putting string on it as it comes in. Ooh, thunder snow.
Hey, good Joe.
Oh.
I need to get in a good position where this
Yeah,
won't
sorry.
go.
Oh, thank you so much. Delicious pork chops.
Where's Cleo? Cleo,
I'm all right for food. You don't need to worry about me. I just don't have really enough to share.
you don't want to be fed?
I mean, I don't need to be fed, but that's
Okay.
I'm good. I promise.
I just take a nap over here then.
Night,
Okay.
night.
Oh, there goes the snow.
Do.
Wow, this is a really annoying project to work on. I can't imagine why I've been procrastinating this for 6 months.
Oh, no, absolutely
Jeez.
no. Like, I genuinely don't understand why you didn't want to do this job.
God, we really get ourselves into predicaments, don't we, on this server?
Oh,
We
yeah.
build too big, I think, is our problem.
There was one season where I was just going to, like, build, like, a tiny island. Where I was just like, this little island is going to just be my whole base for the whole season. And I'm just going to do really detailed tiny builds. And then, like, the day before, I was like, I'm not doing that. It's not going to work. Never mind.
Yeah. This is definitely
Yeah.
the biggest I'll ever build. This is it. I've done it.
We've done it. I do not need to do it anymore.
That's enough now. It's been done.
I have learnt my lesson. That's fair. I mean, like, honestly, I don't mind big builds, but it's just sort of like my current build is like killing me slowly, you know? It's like it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
I'm excited about mine. I just feel like I don't have enough time to work on it. That's what's I'm just more annoyed than anything. Cuz like since my daughter is away for the summer, my entire apartment right now is kind of like in reorganization mode. So Cleo, I don't know if you ever saw like screenshots of my house in Animal Crossing.
I did not.
Okay, like on Twitter or whatever. Yeah, it was very cluttered, and I was looking around my IRL apartment last night, and I'm just like, this is worse than my Animal Crossing house. Like
This is art imitates life.
yeah,
at
this is
point.
like, I mean, and I'm like in the process of reorganizing and stuff. It's gonna get better. I'm not gonna like, you know, freak out about it. But I am like also looking at it and going like, I can't leave this stuff here indefinitely and play Minecraft for 16 hours a day because it won't be done by the time my daughter gets home. Like I gotta, and there's a reason I do this stuff when she's away, and I need to do it now.
Okay. So when is your daughter due back?
Like second week of August.
Jeez. You have some long old breaks over there.
Yep.
I mean, the kids aren't even out of school yet over here.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
British school seems hard.
I mean, I don't think it's any
They're like-
harder than any other school. It's just longer.
I feel like British kids are smarter than American kids or like
That's just the
Canadian
accent.
kids.
I don't think
know,
they're I don't think they're smarter. I think that we maybe train them differently.
I
if you
think
know what
your
I mean?
school is better. Like, they're not smarter because they were born smarter. They're smarter because your school system doesn't completely suck.
I mean, like a lot of school systems that I've noticed, they seem to infantilize children a lot. Whereas, like, I do think British school system is very much, no, we're training you to be adults. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing that I can give them. I think they go too hard at times.
Yeah, they do seem really tough. I remember having a bunch of friends that were British while I was in high school, and their school was always brutal compared to what I was doing.
I mean, like, school is brutal, just as a general thing. I think that's true wherever you are. And I don't think enough's being done to
Yeah.
solve those sorts of things. But I think the one thing that British school does correct is that it lets you multidiscipline and grades you on different subjects. Whereas I know, like, a lot, I don't know how it is in Canada, but I know in America that you're graded sort of like, your grade is all your classes. So, like, you could be really good at English but not good at, like, PE, and your grade will go down.
You mean your grade point average, your GPA is what
Yeah,
we call it.
because that's, you know, whereas we have a grade for PE, we have grade for English, and it's all separate. So
So there's no averaging. Interesting. I didn't know that.
no, it's all separate.
That's actually really
Yeah, that
kind of
makes sense.
interesting.
Yeah, well, I have our GCSEs, for example. I have 13 different certificates for the subjects I did at school.
Hmm.
And I've got different grades for each of them. And if you'll find in English jobs, it's a case of they want, for example, they'll want you to have like a C in maths, but like a B in English.
Hmm.
So they'll actually specify what sort of GCSE results they're after. So yeah.
Well, that's cool.
So your grade point average isn't. I mean, I don't think GCSEs are particularly relevant after you've gone on to the next thing, but as a starting point, I think they're useful.
Well, for jobs here, they don't look at your GPA. That's only for like college applications, really. Your GPA is otherwise like completely irrelevant. There are some scholarships that care about it, but yeah.
Well, even jobs that I like, being a teacher requires that you have GCSEs at certain levels before you even start training. So I don't have to take off the glow lichen. Why didn't I know that? So yeah, but I think it's actually a worthwhile thing to have have people acknowledge that oh, I'm just really good at art. I just maybe suck at maths. It's a nice thing to have jobs specify what they're after.
Yeah. I mean, most art stuff around here you would just apply based on your portfolio.
A lot of it is that as well, but when you're talking about things like new courses and stuff, they tend to. I mean, like I say, my GCSEs are still relevant to me in the workplace. So.
And your GCSEs are what you got in high school.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool.
I mean, I am a very rare case because I went into teaching, and most of your GCSEs get you into get you into college, which then gets you into uni. So
Side
education is-
thought, real quick. Have you heard Jem say anything for like 3-4 minutes?
And mirror.
no. No.
I
Yes,
just
I
heard her
have.
say "and mirror." Okay, so cool. Just making sure that I was like on the off chance that I'm the only one that can't hear Jem, I don't want to be talking over her again.
No, I'm just listening. I'm being entertained. I watch your guys' streams all the time, so this is like I'm watching a stream,
This
but
is
it's
just
live.
like a front row seat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was thinking about that. Like I was like, if I ever go on the Imp and Skiz podcast, I'm gonna have to keep reminding myself like they can hear you, right? Because they're so entertaining, and I listen to them. Like I've been doing a lot of big, long, 5-6 hour a day drives, like broken into multiple, 10-12 hour drives broken into multiple days. And so it's like I'll listen to a few episodes of Imp and Skiz, I'll listen to some D&D podcasts. But yeah, like if I'm like doing something with the people in the shows I listen to like that, it's a little bit weird.
Yeah. I got an offer for a paid D&D
Oh, that's cool.
today. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but it's just a case of it's just an interesting thing that I didn't think would come my way. But yeah.
Yeah, I've done
Sounds fun.
I've been a guest on some D&D shows before, and also, some charity streams and stuff. It's a lot of fun. I've never done it for pay. Like when I was doing my own games and we were kickstarting it, technically we were making money off the Kickstarter, but like we broke even.
Yeah.
So but that's cool. How did the folks find you, if you don't mind my asking?
YouTube.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they it's a case of what did they say? They said we've listened to you and we've heard that you enjoy playing D&D and stuff. So, and it's a very from what I understand, it's a very LGBT friendly group, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, that's good.
So that might be one of the reasons why they picked me. just as a hunch.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I'm like, I wonder if these are people I've like drank with at PAX, because that describes like 8 dozen different people I've drank with at PAX and stuff like that. It's
Well, I feel like it might be people that have watched us do craft streaming where we've talked about D&D a lot.
that's cool. Well,
So
yeah, I don't know if it sounds like I might not be exactly what they're looking for, but on the off chance you ever need somebody to fill in, if you do take the job and they're like, oh, we need a guest somebody this week or whatever, feel free to reach out. I would
Yeah.
not mind doing some D&D stuff.
okay, I will. Well, like I say, I'm on the fence about it at the moment.
Well, I mean, is there like is it a big obligation where they're like, we got to lock you in for 8 years or something, or is it?
I don't think so. No. But like I say, it's a case of I have a lot of stuff coming up very soon that I don't want to add like another thing. Because
Gotcha.
like doing HermitCraft is a lot for me already. And I've got another thing, like I say. Oh no, Skellybobs! I don't want to
I sleep.
overcommit myself.
No, that's fair.
So
Yeah, I really I want to do so many things and I want to do them all well. But to do anything well
yeah,
requires a
that's the
certain
thing.
amount of time and energy.
I can do so many things. Doing them well is not on the cards. If that's the case. Oh, let's go get some wool. Do the little cherry ground flowers also stop snow layers like carpet does? I would imagine so.
Oh, should we have been putting cherry blossoms and petals on top of all
I
that?
don't think. I think cherry blossoms are.
That's just
petals.
on grass, isn't it?
That's just on grass.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
If we could do that, we would be starting over right now. Going again with petals.
Yeah.
If that was doable, the answer would be yes. It's not,
But
so
it's
we'll just
not
accept
doable,
it.
so we're just doing this. Next best.
We do what we must because we can. He has to build a schedule around a love of life as a master vigilante. I'm asthmatic. I can't wear masks. At least not for very long.
Oh, it's looking so good. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
You're
glad to
very
help.
welcome. I hope it looks good on a map.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you
Me
bring a
too.
map or copies
Maybe
of
I'll
a
go
map?
test it.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to make 3 maps so we could all see it.
Or maybe just one map and you can pass it around to us and that's fine too.
Well, but the thing is, it'll help us find the gaps in the lichen and stuff if we all have one. Was what I was thinking.
Sure, Joe. That makes sense.
I
That
genuinely
wasn't
thought
sarcastic
it.
as it sounded, Joe.
That was a
At least it
very
wasn't
sarcastic
intended.
voice, Cleo.
It was. I realised how it sounded. It
just
wasn't
like,
meant to be that bad.
Ooh, I mean,
It actually looks almost completely pink. I'm so happy.
woo.
Yay! We're helping, Joe. That's the one thing that we hardly ever do.
Yay! Oh, it is really
I
nice
have a
to.
map room in my interior, so I really wanted it to look good in there. That's why we're doing this.
Gotcha.
Mine doesn't. My map for my build does not look good at all. So
Mine won't until I get the playfield in. I'm really close on the design for the like where the pieces go, but I still then also have to design like playfield art and figure out where the lights go and a bunch of other stuff. It's a lot.
it is a lot, and you've been doing it a lot.
I'm learning so much though, Cleo. Like
Oh, I know.
doing
I
a
know.
build that's a research project, it's been very rewarding for me. I worry the viewers aren't necessarily seeing like how much I'm learning in a immediately accessible or appreciable way, but I'm having a great
I mean,
time.
you're having a great time, which honestly means they're probably having a great time.
I hope so.
Generally, how it works.
Yep. Oh, map! Yay! Thank you, Jeff.
How big is this tree? I've
Wow,
just
there's a
realised it
lot
goes
of
all the way
lichen.
around.
There's a lot of lichen still
back.
in there. Oh boy, I thought we were doing a lot better than that. I mean, maybe.
Well, you should have seen it before.
Oh,
it
I'm
was
sure it
entirely
was
green.
bad before, but like, oh man, this is a lot of room for improvement left. This is thank you for providing the map. This I will use it.
Here you go, Cleo.
Gimme. Da, da, da.
Okay, there's two directly in front of me somewhere.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Ah, I found them. Haha.
See, that looks perfect.
Yeah, that's our map.
That's perfect. I love it. What was that noise for, Joe?
Because he was just like, I don't know. It's just like, oh, we're just making cute noises now. I can make cute noises. I want to make my cute noises. It's not. Cleo does not have a monopoly on
honestly,
cute noises.
Do not. I make cute noises all the time.
Exactly. So I should be allowed to as well without being challenged.
I mean, you're allowed to. I just don't know
Yeah.
if you
Immediately.
can.
What was that? Mm.
Well, that one felt like an insult, Joe. That one felt like you're making fun slightly.
Ah.
Pooh. I PG'd myself. It's fine. Kitty, what are you doing? Cats are being weird.
Is there something weird going on outside or something?
No, they're just being awkward. I think one of them got the watermelon off again. Ugh.
Is there like a watermelon on the counter they keep trying to roll away or something?
Oh, no, she's wearing it.
Oh, it's like a neck protector thing.
It's a neck thing because she is scratching at her face because she's got scabs because she damaged her face and now she's damaged her face even more.
Gotcha.
So my job is to stop her doing that by means of watermelon. Facts.
Watermelon?
Yeah, it's like she doesn't like the hard cones because she finds it difficult to walk and drink and stuff. So she's got like a soft watermelon shape around her neck that stops her scratching. They're really good. It makes it much less stressful for her when she's got an injury.
I think I bought Winnie one of those, but I never ended up putting it on her for her spay. But
Honestly, I
wanted to be
found like
prepared.
with cats specifically, they tend to be pretty cool about things, you know. So like they don't like the hard cone, but like when they're doing like stitches and stuff, they tend to avoid them. In my experience, which I realize is not universal. The watermelon of shame. I mean, it's only the watermelon of shame because she needs to stop scratching her face. The only reason why she needs to feel shame. I'm not seeing any green specifically.
The gray green you mean on the map?
Yeah, I know.
It's getting better as we're. But like, do you have it two-handed so you can see it zoomed in? There's definitely gray-green patches.
I can see a lot of gray.
I see a bunch more over here.
Yeah, sorry, stream. I accidentally made the mistake of
It is
reading.
getting better though. It's harder to find.
Well,
Yeah, I'm struggling to find stuff.
while sipping.
But that's okay. I'm just happy just hopping around a tree.
Mm-hmm.
There's stuff down there.
It's a good tree to hop about. I like a big
I mean,
tree.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, you did a great
Um,
job with this.
Thank you.
It's a good parkour tree. That's what needs to happen now. Parkour
Yeah,
course.
parkour.
Yeah. I'm getting better at parkour. I'm not great, but I'm getting better.
Oh,
Got
you.
practice. Got MCC coming up again.
Yeah, I was gonna say you two
Oh, have
did
you?
MCC on the same team, right? How did that go?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I enjoyed working with Jem.
That's a very diplomatic answer.
That's an interesting way to phrase that, Cleo.
I was not good. Let's put it like that, shall we?
Yes, you were. You literally got like 30th, didn't you?
Yeah, 30th was what I got, yes.
That's insane. That's amazing.
Is there out of how many people? You know, for the folks
40.
at home, you got 30th out of 40. Okay.
But that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's hard. It's very competitive for your first event.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it wasn't canon event, so you know.
Yeah, that's true. But to be honest, I think this Pride, for being a non-canon, was fairly competitive.
I just had lots of fun, to be honest.
Like, there were lots of good teams in. It was still like, I don't know, it was no scuffed. Like, people were still trying.
Getting sweaty.
Yeah, I felt like people were trying. It wasn't crazy.
I mean, I was having fun. I was trying my hardest.
And you did great.
So, thank you. Okay. I'm just going to accept it. I'm not good at that, but I will accept it because it came from you,
You're
Jem.
gonna have to get good at it around me because I give out lots of compliments.
I know, and I try and give you lots of compliments because I know you like that. So, like, I try. I'm not good at that part either.
I appreciate the effort.
That's all you can get. Realistically, that's all you're gonna get. I will try my best to tell you you're doing amazingly because you are, like 90% of the time. So.
Oh, not this week though.
Oh.
No.
This HermitCraft video was supposed to go out yesterday. So.
Oh,
yeah. Mine was supposed to go up before my
describing
10-day
all
trip. And I got back and everything's a wreck in the apartment and I'm behind on everything and that video still hasn't gone out and I've been home since Tuesday or Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been home since Tuesday and the video it's almost Tuesday again. It's
yeah.
It's almost Tuesday
Like
again.
my last video, it was a case of it was supposed to go out on Friday, and I think I managed to get it out on Saturday. But honestly, it was a case of I didn't have anything until Ren goes, do you want to tour the museum? And I was like, yes, I do. Please let that be a thing. I made Ren cry.
aw, like because
saw
like
that
the
thumbnail, I
memories.
Yeah, he was very emotional because I was very nice to him. I was doing a gem. I was being very
Aw.
complimentary about all his hard work and all the stuff that he did for the King storyline. So made Ren cry.
Yay.
And his last thing was like, I'm gonna go to cry now. So just well it up. And that's all I want. All I want is to make my friends cry. So that's 2 hermits down. I need to get everyone else.
Wait, who else have you made cry?
Scar.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think if
I
you've
do my best.
ever. I feel like statistically, you've probably made me cry at least once. Longtime viewers
Yeah, but
in the
it's
chat,
not in the
let
same
us know.
way.
Let us know. I'm certain Cleo has probably done something at some point where I would.
Cleo just fell out of the tree.
Uh-oh.
You're not supposed to tell him.
You were right next to me as you were banging every block on your way down.
Rude. I don't feel like I've made you cry, Joe. Like,
I mean, I can't think of a specific instance, but like, I also like cry about everything. Like, I'll just be watching Star Trek: The Lower Decks, and I'll just be like, they're just such great friends. Just like sobbing while I'm folding my laundry. Like, it's just amazing.
That's quite cute. That's quite cute.
Oh.
I don't know. I like my friendship with you, Joe, is more sarcastic than anything else.
That's fair.
It's an interest in advancement. Make every hermit cry. Look, I've got 2. I'm working them down, but they have to do something that I can compliment them on, or have a vulnerability that I can exploit.
You need a little
just how it
alcove in your base where you just like put the hermit heads of the people you've made cry. and
People I made cry this season.
Yeah. Like put the date and why. It just be like, you know what? Even if we don't wrap this up this season, we'll pack it up and bring it with us next season.
Oh yeah.
The long-term project, the long work of making every hermit cry.
Yeah, that's a lot of emotional work, I feel.
Thank you, Ultimate Wager, for the 6. Who says, I don't know what the giggle is for.
I don't have the personality for that, I don't think.
Let me grab the
I enjoy it, but you know.
Yeah, well,
everyone enjoys making their friends cry.
You'll get, you know, maybe with practice you'll find it just comes naturally to you. Like, you know.
Joe is a sensitive boy and Cleo has that makes you cry aura.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, I think statistically it's probably happened, but I can't, it's not something that's memorable to me. I don't, if it did happen. But yeah, that puts us 14 away for the next face camera expansion.
You're basically the little brother that I bully, so, you know. It's a very different kind of tier.
Mm-hmm.
I think I keep on thinking, oh, we're done, and then I see something.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm looking at the map, and every time I pull it up, we're still finding stuff. It's improving.
Nearly there, though, I think. I'm struggling to find stuff. There's like one lichen in like a couple of spots.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just found a cluster here.
Okay.
And of course I'm out of string.
It looks really good, though, honestly. I would accept this if you guys are bored.
Oh, well.
This looks amazing.
The nice thing is in the summer I don't have to rush to go pick up my daughter from school like I do most of the year. So I'm just enjoying being able to hang out a little longer.
Perfect.
Yeah, Joe normally leaves like 15 minutes after I arrive.
It's not 15 minutes after you arrive. It's
it's
because like we would start at
half an hour after I normally arrive.
It's like 45 minutes after you arrive. Coyote Lovely, thank you for the 20. That's gonna get us a full face camera.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm just sensitive to when you leave, Joe.
We'll expand the camera after this. Actually, we can do it now. Here we go. Expand, Joe. Oh, sorry, a tip just rolled in, so I was not pushing to talk while I was thinking Coyote Lovely.
That's okay.
So,
that's okay.
Thank you, Coyote Lovely, who sends hellos
Just
to the
being
hermits
nice
and
to
the
you,
chat.
Joe. It's fine.
It's fine. People are also
Trying
asking.
to get you to cry. Don't fall for it.
Jem, you're supposed to be on my side.
I'm on nobody's side.
Yeah.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Jem, do you have any extra rockets?
You and me have got an understanding here, Jem. You know. You understand.
Yeah, I probably have some too.
Thanks. Yeah, because I left my rocket box not in my ender chests, and I don't want to go all the way back home right now. It's like, I'm here. Let's just keep going.
My chat going, I love the Cleo Joe dynamic. What, just aggressive bullying? Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, you know, kids love technology, and cyberbullying is really hot right now. So.
Where are you, Joe?
I'm in the tree now. I mean, I can come down to the base.
That's a little vague.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
won't
I
lie.
don't know which part of the tree I'm in. So I'll come down to the trunk. Here by where those shulkers were. Hello. Hi, Jim.
Hello.
Thank you.
I feel kind of bad for Joe, honestly. Rude. Don't know why rude.
I get by.
Joe deserves it.
I'm doing all right.
Joe's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe asks me to come on these things, you know? He does it to himself.
Yeah, like at a certain point I could have just left. Like
Yeah.
if it was a problem.
Oh, I'm not bullying you that hard today, Joe.
No, you're not.
Because Jem's here, and, you know.
Yeah. That's
Not the
exactly the
moderator.
reason, and I wasn't gonna point that out though, because I didn't want to make Jem feel self-conscious. Like, oh man, maybe I should hang out with them more so that Joe doesn't get mistreated. It's like,
Don't worry, Joe. I know you're here willingly.
yay! Thank you, Jem.
You sure about that, Jem?
No, I'm never sure with you two. Whoops. Now I'm falling through the tree.
Oh no.
Oh, found some snow.
I'm talking to my chat. What?
I know, I was trying to push you off.
Rude.
Hey.
Start with me.
Oh, I've ruined some string.
Beat out all the string that I put down.
I'm making my own build worse.
Actually, that's something that I can ask the two of you.
Sure.
How are you signing your cards?
Like, I was gonna do it by
Like,
hand.
what name are you going to use?
Oh,
like,
that makes way more sense. I was gonna sign it with @JoeHills because I've got the @ symbol on my
Okay.
shirt, and that's how I sign a lot of the stuff I do at events. I've got like an initialism with @JH that looks pretty good that I use sometimes for signing small things at conventions or trying to fit on cards or like birthday cards or whatever. If somebody's like, it's so and so's birthday, blah blah blah. But like, no, I probably wouldn't. I'm not gonna do. There's not gonna be a gap between like my first name and last name. It's just gonna be all lowercase.
Yeah.
@ symbol.
I
Joe Hills,
suppose,
cursive.
like, asking Gem is more of a reasonable answer because, like, it's a case of between Gem or Gemini Tay.
I think, okay, I've had this predicament recently, okay, because we're doing these things, and I also went to a convention, and I sat down the other day, and I was like, I think I need to practice my autograph signature.
Yeah.
But saying that out loud sounds like the most vain thing to do for like an hour at
No.
work.
Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what
There
sounds
it
even
is.
more vain is me saying, "Oh yeah, I did that 10 years ago, and I haven't had to worry about it since." So, because I'm just that good that I've maintained those skills without practicing. But like, no, I mean, I'm going to PlayOnCon. I'm gonna sign some stuff there, like the end of this week. You know, like it's fine. It's not. Like, you just got to find something that you like because you're going to be doing it a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
like,
well,
I
I didn't practice for this convention, and I think my signature looks weird. So I'm going to try again and actually practice for the cards, probably.
yeah, but what name are you using? That's the thing. That, 'cause
Gemini Tay. Gemini Tay. Full
You are
Gemini
using
Tay.
Gemini Tay because
Why?
I
Are you
feel
debating
like I want
between
to be
Cleo and Zombie Cleo?
yes, because nobody on the server like calls me Zombie Cleo except Corrales.
Oh, hi, Zombie Cleo.
Right.
No, it's
I
Cleo
just
Zombie
feel like
Zombie
Gem
Cleo.
is too short. That's why I would do Gemini Tay. But I don't know. I never really debated just the Gem. Or just the Tay, I guess, but nobody calls me Tay, so just the Gem.
I think I'm probably going to go with like just Cleo because that's what people know me as. But like the card is Zombie Cleo, so I'm kind of conflicted.
Well,
about
I mean,
that.
nobody's going to look at it and go, did you have a different Cleo sign this? I think that the more important thing is to have a consistent looking signature so that if somebody...
Oh, I've got that. That's not a problem.
If somebody
That's not a problem.
posted it on Twitter and it wasn't yours, you'd be able to recognize, like, oh, that wasn't me, right? Like...
Yeah, no, I've got a fairly like curly kind of Cleo thing going on, so
Oh, Jim.
like I think it's probably easy to forge, but you know.
One thing that I was going to suggest is, Jem, we, Cleo and I had talked about during one of our Wednesday morning craft streams doing our card signing. So if you wanted to join us for that, we could all be signing together, solidarity style.
Sure, yeah.
It's like, this is going to be a slog.
It's there's going to be a few cards. I don't know how many cards there's likely to be, but you know.
Well, the first round is the ones where we were all doing
The first
300.
round is 600.
Or 600, yeah. It's 600 for the...
600.
Yeah, for the
I
ones
think.
for the first boxes, and then after that, this next thing we don't know what the pre-order numbers are going to look like, but
Yeah.
yeah, because like we've only got like what 2.5 days of numbers in.
Oh gosh, creeper.
There's
Yeah.
so many
like,
mobs.
I don't even know what the numbers are, to be honest.
Oh,
Has that been said?
if you
Did
email,
you guys
if
say
you email,
unlimited, or did you
I
just
said
put a
unlimited.
number?
I said unlimited.
Oh god,
If-
I put a number. I'm not that brave.
oh well, the thing is though, Jem, you're also like way
You're
more popular than me.
us, It's fine.
Like, yeah, you have to protect yourself. We don't have that problem.
Yeah, but like a lot of people did unlimited, like Mumbo and Grian.
Yeah, and that's a different problem.
Yeah, that
I-
they've done that to themselves. Is
I
all
felt
can
kind
say
of
to them.
bad putting a limit, but I was like, I don't think I can sign more than like 2,000 cards in one sitting. Like it's
Well,
not
it's
going to
not
happen, or
one
not
sitting. We
sitting,
technically
but,
have
like,
a few days.
a couple of days, realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably like depending on how many we have, I might not be able to sign them all during the call with Cleo, but like knock out a big chunk of them.
Yeah.
I'll probably do a few when they first come in, some on the call, but like probably the bulk of them on the call, and then some after, just so that my wrist doesn't freeze up or whatever. But
So what you're saying? If you just send a message to like the Creo dude.
yeah, email Luke and say, hey,
I wasn't going to say his name, but yeah, okay.
well, no, I mean, people are sending him a lot of money. They have the right to know, like, if they look up the company and do any he's the owner. Like that's
Okay.
It's
fair
not
enough.
secret who owns the company we're working with. It's not
Yeah,
like
I
a
know.
shady.
But it's not shady, but it's just a case of.
I'm pretty
don't
sure
know.
that I'm
It
pretty
feels
sure
weird.
Vintage Beef has talked extensively about like I was talking to Luke about this or blah blah blah. I don't think this is a.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, yeah. If you email him, he can give you like sporadic updates. Like he basically,
Okay.
for me, what he did was he gave me a spreadsheet. He's like, this is not linked to the shipping system. I'll just update this every few days or whatever. And
How's it going, Joe? I don't want specific numbers. Is it going all right? Okay, moving on.
Well, no. I mean, I actually did want to talk about this because it's one of those things like, if I sold absolutely none, that would be I wouldn't be worried really. I'd be kind of because it's like, well, what I paid for the artist, it's like I kind of even if I don't make that back, like whatever, it's fine. It's somebody I like. It's worth giving them the money. I can write that off. But I'm kind of in this awkward amount where it's like I've sold enough to pay the artist, but the amount that I've sold is less than the amount of money I'm expecting to lose in tips this month. Because last time we did a sale, I lost like a lot of money in tips, like when the initial cards went on sale. So I was like, I'll probably lose that same amount of money in tips this month. And
Okay.
so it's like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, so maybe
You're
this
balancing, right?
yeah, I'm like, okay, because if I sold 0 cards, I'd be like, well, maybe we'll have normal amounts of tips this month because my fans aren't buying the cards.
Right.
But, so I don't know where it's going to turn out at the end of the month. but also last July was like a really bad month for tips in general because a lot of people were traveling. So, like, I went into like July. So my birthday was July 20th, and I actually got good tips on that stream. But like going into that, I was looking at it and I was like, I like July 18th and 19th. I was telling people like, you know, y'all, I'm at the point where it's like, this has been a really rough month. I'm seriously looking at getting another job, like full time or something. Cause like, if June was bad, July is bad. If August is like this, I'm in big trouble. And then like a bunch of money came in on my birthday and it ended up being an okay month on the whole. But like, I was panicked for the first like 3 weeks of July after and most of June last year. This June wasn't as bad. But like I honestly I have no idea what to expect. Chloe the Great and Powerful tip in 27. So let's see, that's gonna get us 14, 24, 27. So let's go ahead and expand Joe.
Okay.
We're also gonna lower the Joe opacity with the entrance of the Jost. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 90%.
Okay, so I should probably just ask Luke, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you should just ask him.
Yeah, Luke sent me a spreadsheet as well, and I didn't ask, but I did message him asking to update my signed quantity, so maybe that's why he sent it.
Dude, if you contacted him through Discord, he might not have your email to share the spreadsheet with you in Google Docs or whatever. So make sure
it came to my email, not my Discord.
Yeah, make sure he has your email. Would be, but anyway, like. Yeah, so I'm optimistic that this is going to turn out good, but like, the number of cards that I'm looking at, the number of cards in the pre-order right now for me is way less than the 600 that I'm signing for the other thing. So
yeah, I sort of expected that for myself, to be honest. So
yeah, I mean, I honestly, the other thing is too, like I'm not somebody who collects things. My parents never had money. When I was in school, I didn't have money. When I graduated, it took me 10 years to pay off my student loans. I've never like gone out of my way to buy stuff like this. And so if we attract audiences that kind of have similar experiences or attitudes to ourselves, like I think I'm probably got one of the audiences that's the hardest to sell collectibles to because I'm hard to sell collectibles to, if that makes any sense.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I'm not like disappointed if these don't sell. But
I've got the other difficulty. I'm very easy to sell things to. I'm just like, oh, so cool. I've trained myself out of it for for a while, but yeah, no. Like I like mementos.
These are expensive things as well.
But yeah, thank you,
They
Chloe
are-
the
they
Great
are
and Powerful
very
for the
expensive.
27 or
The
28.
cards are
No, it's 28. I
expensive
need to
that
put
we're
the other.
selling. Aren't they? They're
only put
more than a
27 on.
plush, aren't they?
I don't know how much
Canadian,
I don't know how much
the
a plush costs.
Canadian thing confuses me because it's like 48 Canadian.
Well, when I went onto it on the UK site, they are the same, as far as I could tell. Maybe a little bit less, but not much.
Yeah.
If people do want the Joe Hills Collector's Edition card, here it is. I think it looks
Just
great.
don't want people to feel ripped off.
Yeah, it's tough. I hope people like them. It's a cool thing to do.
I mean, like honestly, my card, I love it. Like I didn't ask to. I didn't have mine. An artist for mine, but like ironically, the artist they asked to do mine was like the one that's done all my official stuff. So, you know,
Awesome.
it was really nice surprise, and I think it's gone really well, and I do love the card. It's very pretty.
Yeah, I think all of the cards turn out so good.
Oh yeah, mine's the best, obviously.
Oh well,
because
no,
it's
I'm
mine.
gonna say I'm sorry,
Yes.
Cleo. I normally would not argue with you on something like this, but the TFC one is legitimately like
Yeah,
that.
no, that's fair.
I was not gonna buy
That-
any
yeah.
of these, and then I saw that one and I was like, you know what?
I want that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like they are
Is there
all really
any
good.
chance to get in the future to get regular prints of the full art? Possibly. I don't know.
So the Creo website actually has like kind of a they're doing a send us your submit your email if you want to be contacted if we do art prints, because they didn't know if there was going to be enough interest to justify doing a print run of them. So on the website there's like a want art prints button, and so you can fill out. They basically have a little survey. I think they would like to do them. Because
I think they would like
it
to
uses
do them
different.
as well.
Yeah, the other thing is it uses different machines than they use to print the cards, so they could be printing and shipping these at a time that's offset with the card printing, and so it's not going to slow anything down with the cards, but people would still be getting something cool, you know. Yeah, Chloe the Great and Powerful in my chat says I'll probably buy prints when they release those. Yeah, I'm hoping that they do. That's something I'm very keen on. Some of the other hermits were just like, that's not the like. A lot of it's really like we assume our audiences will want the same things we want, and so some of the hermits were like, my audience won't want to buy prints. They want the cards.
Whereas my audience has definitely said that they do want to buy prints. So
Yeah,
it's a weird one, like making a judgment call about that sort of stuff. So
yeah.
But I do like the fact that another company takes the risk, and I don't have to.
Yep. Let's see. Kudji in my chat says, no offense, Joe, but I don't need another plastic thing to put in a drawer. I'd rather have art prints than cards. Yeah, I mean, the slabbed cards can be displayed, but they're so much smaller than an art print that it depends on like what your space is like, what's a good fit for you. You're gonna know better than I do. I'm not gonna be offended if you're just like, this isn't for me, because like most of what I make in general isn't for everybody. It's kind of for me, and there's some Venn diagram overlap with the rest of the world, which is why I'm able to make a living as an artist and entertainer. But yeah, I'm not gonna ever take offense if you're just like, no, I'm not buying that. It's fine.
That's fair. That's fair. We're not judging. Because we also have limited budgets, we understand. You gotta buy the stuff that you really like. Whoop. It's in my face. Love a poster or a large print with all the card art on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think one thing too that's notable though is like the target audience for collector TCG cards is distinctly older than the audience for like plushes, right? Like,
Oh, definitely.
Well, I don't know
My
about that.
audience is gonna be different on this merch.
I mean, I guess you could use one of these plastic blocks as a teether, but like I don't know if the plastic's rated for toddlers. Like, even though like do those plushes say on them like not for children, collector use only, or whatever? People are still gonna give that to their 3-year-old.
They probably do, but yeah, people are gonna give them to kids.
Yeah. Whereas like I can't imagine like somebody buying one of these for like a toddler. It's not the same.
Yeah, I think luckily my audience is older kids, and older kids like 10 to 12 will buy collector stuff. Like they're into cards and stuff. So
Yeah. I mean, my audience is, I think the biggest section is 20 to 30. So, and then I think it's kids, technically speaking, but I don't know, like, the dynamics. "20 to 30 represent." It's good to have you here.
Yeah, we don't need to get too much into just sharing ages in the chat, but just as a friendly reminder.
Yeah, like 20 to 30 is fine, but don't tell us your age.
Yeah, because then we gotta ban a bunch of 13-year-olds, and it's the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, no, not 13.
But you know what I mean.
That's the age that we have to ban up to.
Yeah.
So do not stop. 1 to 99.
Yeah, Cleo's chat's about to go emote only here. I can tell your mods are just like waiting to click that emote only button.
Oh yeah, they will do emote only. It's fine. There we go. We're stopped. Everybody throw some, actually, easy way to do it. Everybody throw some really, really, really gay pride hands, please. Because they're all rainbow. And Gloomily, thank you for the emote
Oh,
only.
those
I
are new
appreciate you.
hands. That's cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
they're rainbow. We got
Yeah,
a
that's-
bigot in my chat yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and my other half was just like, okay, let's make bigots more uncomfortable so they don't want to stay. And we put in the rainbow hands because I just absolutely lost it on them yesterday.
Well, the art is very
Was not fun.
I bet.
I
Basil.
think we're actually done.
I mean, I'm looking
Like,
at the
I
map
can't
and there's
find anything.
I'm having a hard time. It's getting harder to find them. I'm still occasionally finding them, but like, I mean, overall, it looks a lot better than it did.
It's very pretty. It is the pinkest tree.
So pink, so update. I love it.
Oh no!
Oh no! You good?
Oh,
We
Hermit's helping
might be
Hermits, have
hermits
to-
hermits
have
helping
to-
hermits assemble.
Just
just
testing. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I can black out my
Okay,
OBS
good.
and fly my spectator cam over there real quick to see if he didn't respond. It's like, let's see if he's moving or if he's just like exploded stuff everywhere, you know. But no, he's here. Okay, cool. I was worried.
I always worry when it's cave spiders because cave spiders could mean anything.
Yeah, I mean that's not like oh yeah, I just killed myself real quick to zip back home. It's like you brought a cave spider with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just keep it in my pocket just in case.
I mean, it is Tango.
Careful, Cleo.
Why are you so mean to me?
This is affection.
Yeah.
Beating people up is not affection. Bullying them is affection. We've discussed this.
It's like we all share how we feel about people in different ways, being from such a diverse international community.
I have way more knockback than you. Do you have netherite on?
Not much, no.
Put the pants or boots or something?
Oh, pants and boots, yeah.
Yeah. Gives
That's the only
knockback
armor
resistance,
I
I'm
ever
pretty
wear
sure.
because, like, nobody needs to see me in a chest plate and hat. They'd never see the
True.
snakes. So,
True.
just how it goes. I think we're actually done, more or less. I mean, when I look around, I can't see anything.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm happy to call it here. I'll go eat supper.
Woo.
Yay, food! I saw
I
one.
have leftovers to warm up. I'm very excited.
I bought a microwave.
Oh, what you got? What you got? What you got? What you got?
I just have leftover Sunday dinner because it's Monday.
Nice.
I mean, that makes sense to me. I'm a Brit. I understand the leftover Sunday dinner.
Yeah, the only people that'll confuse is like Americans, I guess, maybe.
Well, no,
I mean,
Americans
surely
have
Americans have
Sunday dinner. That's the thing.
I feel like when we do like roasted dinner, it's different though.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't like.
I mean, my parents would
See
cook a
the
roast sometime on Sunday. Like, I don't
Every
think
Sunday?
a lot of them, but like, I mean, the thing is though.
Interesting.
Well, the other thing though too is that because my dad worked nights, he could only have dinner with us on Saturday and Sunday. A lot of times Saturday we'd go out somewhere, like a, kind of cheap pizzeria type thing, and then Sunday we'd usually do at home. But like that was the only big family meal we had at home, usually.
Aw,
At
cute.
least when I was very
That's
small.
good to know. I love Sunday dinner.
I did not like. We had Sunday dinner every Sunday, from the time I was very small to the time I left for university. And like after a while, it's just like, I'd really like something else, please.
Well, that's the
No,
thing
I
is we didn't-
never get sick of it. I love it.
We didn't always have like the same roast or whatever. Like it was. All
Oh
sorts of
no,
different
no,
stuff.
but like it was we alternated. It was beef, then chicken, then lamb, then pork.
Mhm.
And I don't like lamb and pork,
Oh,
so it's just sort
no.
of like, like pork is just, it's just not nice tasting meat, and lamb is too tasting. You know what I mean? It's very strong.
I like lamb personally, but you know, to each their own.
I'm with you there. I like chicken mostly, or turkey.
Yeah, I'm more a chicken and a like a beef person.
Yeah,
But
beef is fine.
I don't get a lot of beef because it's like expensive. So
Oh yeah. Oh, I
yeah,
guess because
beef's very expensive.
you don't have as much room to like graze it, right?
No, I don't. Like, I've just got a backyard.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No, that's fair.
That's
Well,
just
since I live
not
in the
gonna work for
city,
a
I've
cow.
got to do like there's like a, you know, what do you call it? Farm. I can't do my own cattle here.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, oh man, I just got back
that
from
dirt block.
Wisconsin.
I
And they
wanna
love
get
their
that
beef,
dirt.
beef and cheese because of all
Got
the
that
dairy
dirt
farms.
block. There we go.
Good
I
job,
hope that
Leo.
wasn't. I hope that wasn't a load-bearing dirt block. But it's gone
I
now.
don't think so. There's another one I can see though.
I'm just looking up now. It's just like, ooh, oh, I can see another one. Yeah, you seen the same one.
Got it.
Got it.
It's a tree! Yay!
It's a pretty tree. I like it. Oh,
What happened?
It
I love
fell
the
off.
petals coming off it. They render in from so far away. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks great.
what? I feel
see
like
the
I need to
occasional
do something with
petal.
my settings. My particle
Particles
settings.
on.
I mean, they're not like crazy abundant. It's just like every now and then one floats down. It's nice.
Let's have a look. What is that going to be in part? Leaves, quality, particles. I've got all on.
Hi, Badger Spanner.
Cannot see them.
Howdy.
It is sad.
I don't see
Oh, well.
any right now either.
Na, na, na. Okay. Well, in that case, it's about getting past my getting towards my bedtime.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
good HHH. Thank you, hermits.
You're very, very welcome.
Mm-hmm. Happy to help.
Which way is the way out?
So,
Well, that way is towards spawn, or my portal is down there if you want it.
I will go to spawn. I'll fly.
Gem, I'm gonna leave all these shulker
Okay.
boxes here in case you need this stuff. Okay?
Okay,
I've got like
you.
a ludicrous amount of shulker, like 3,000 or something stupid from the Suma. So yeah,
Yeah,
don't worry.
it is actually functionally ridiculous.
But that's the
Alright,
best kind of
thank you.
ridiculous. Bye, Gem.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Alrighty. So Cleo, should we break off into our individual streams then and say goodbye to people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say goodbye.
Yeah, don't raid me because I'm
Bye-bye.
wrapping up too. Bye, Cleo.
Yeah, no problem. Bye, Joe.
Okay. So, just keep teleporting on the spectator camera. It's like throwing a dart continuously. I just want to point out how good I am at navigating. That, like, I am, like, precisely aligned with where I need to go. I'm gonna have to use another rocket here. But, like, this is some primo flying here. Moon Roses says the Twitch stream is pretty good. Thank you, Moon Roses. Thank you. Oh yeah, Sunflower Dragon. I will remove the now that we're not in the group. You can only hear my pushing to talk. Okay, I was off by a few degrees there. Pablo says Mumbo's base isn't gone. Well, so the modification I use to the game that loads in chunks in the distance loads them from my hard drive. So I haven't flown over Mumbo's base recently, so it's going to show like what it looked like the last time I was there, not like what it looks like right now. So I might need to go fly over that and reload those chunks. But, okay, so we've got one more stream tonight starting in 4.5 hours. So I'm going to wrap up here. Let me turn the camera back on. Stop recording. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Turn the camera back on. Hi. Okay. So thank you again to all the people who tipped during the thing. Even if I didn't acknowledge it right away, I think I got to all of those. Let me double check. PayPal. Cool. Twitch.tv/directory/following. Let's see who is out there live right now. So Tango started streaming right when I did, so he's probably going to be wrapping up soon too. So we don't want to raid him. We're going to raid, hey, one of our favorite podcasters, Skizzelman. So we're going to make sure this is muted here. We're going to /raid Skizzelman. Our raid message is going to be, howdy y'all, Joe Hill's raid here. And thank y'all so much for hanging out. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do.